This is Dr. Kathleen Nash with Total Transformation. I'm sending you a video because I got your food logs for your first 10 days of Reduce, and there are a lot of red flags on here that is going to stop your weight loss cold. So I want to make sure that you get a video about it so that you can hurry up and make the corrections that are needed to get the weight to move in the right direction, because right now the strategy that you're currently doing is causing the body to not only not lose weight, but to create a more difficult situation losing weight from here on out. So in order for me to do that with you, I'm going to direct you to this particular page in your food management plan. It is the third page of the food management plan. The very top says a word about plateaus. The part that I want you to pay attention to is this part right here. So in this part right here, it says that I've already calculated the lowest amount of calories and the best type of food compatible with your specific metabolic issues that you can eat for 30 days to achieve the best results. What that means is I have already, based on the portions and the strategies that I've created for your Reduce phase, I've already calculated the lowest and the smallest amount of food that you can eat. And I already figured out the best type of food that you can eat to get the hormonal damage in your body to correct. Leaving those foods out, not eating all the food that's prescribed, or changing foods from the food management plan will result in less desirable correction, ultimately leading to poor results. For the best results possible, follow your food management plan exactly as outlined. And if you did the product delivery with Renee, she had you sign that because it's so important. So that being said, we're going to take a look at your food logs. Everywhere here in your food logs that you see that it's pink means that you are under eating. You are leaving categories out. So for example, straight out of the gate, starting on day 1, chicken leg and cucumber, that's on the food management plan. That's category A and category B, but category C and D are missing, okay? In dinner, anything that you see that's yellow is where you are eating foods that are not on your food management plan. So in dinner, you're eating brown rice. Rice is a grain. There is no grain on this program because grain stimulates insulin, and insulin stimulates fat accumulation, fat storage, difficulty losing weight, weight gain, and you already have a hormone problem. It's one of the core issues that's going on with you is that your hormones are imbalanced, and literally your hormones are telling your body not to burn fat, to have difficulty losing weight, and a propensity to gain weight. You are making that situation continue by eating foods such as a grain, such as brown rice, okay? Day 2, hummus. Hummus is a starch that's not on the food management plan. When you say salad, that tells me that you're mixing your vegetables. Category B says on it not to mix your vegetables. When you have the protein shakes, the first week, you should be doing 2 protein shakes and 1 meal. In the protein shake, you're not supposed to eat anything else with it. So for example, at the bottom, it's going to say that the shake is limited to once a day and replaces category B and C. Okay, so the shake replaces all of the food that you're eating. You don't add food to it. Okay, so when you do protein shake and almond milk and brown rice, you're adding food to that shake that we don't want you to add, especially in the first week. And grain is nowhere on that plan because it's continuing your hormone problem. Day 3, you're eating 2 scrambled eggs and green beans, not enough eggs. Category B is there. Category C and D are missing. And then the shake, again, adding almond milk to the shake. No, just the protein shake. So this continues all the way through day 7, where we're still having almond milk with the shake. We're still under eating in the meal, a cup of quinoa and brown rice. No quinoa, no brown rice. That stuff has to come out. Starting on day 8, you go to a twice a day, a 2 meal a day program, but the food portions go up. So category A, when you have the 2 meal program, should be 6 ounces of meat or 4 eggs you're only eating 2 eggs, so you're under eating. And then you say, I'm not sure what that word is. I'm not sure if it's steak. I'm not sure if it's salad. I'm not sure what that is. But category D is missing. So the eggs are there, the tomatoes there. This is something, but I can't read it, so I'm sorry. Category C looks like it's missing. Category D is missing. Then we go over here. Instead of 3 ounces of filet mignon, you're supposed to have 6. Beets are not on the program because they're high in sugar. Beet greens are, but not beets. And again, category C is missing. So under eating. Salad sounds like multiple vegetables mixed together. That's not, it's only 1 vegetable per meal. The protein shake needs to be on its own without any almond milk. Shrimp with cream sauce. No. Okay, because the problem with the cream sauce is it's not in your program unless you homemade it with like heavy whipping cream and butter. But even if you did, we're still missing category C. We're still missing category D. So in this email, I will send a second video that talks about why under eating will literally wreck and stop your progress. But you've actually started to do 2 things right out of the gate. The first thing you're doing is you're under eating because you're going on the old dietary wisdom that it's all about how many calories you eat versus how many calories you burn. 60% of your extra body fat is coming from metabolic damage, nothing to do with calories, nothing, okay? So you have to get that calorie thing out of your head. Please go back to eating all the food, or start, because unfortunately, right from day 1, you're not eating all the food that you're supposed to be eating, and you're sabotaging yourself whether you know it or not. The second thing you're doing besides under eating and making your body adapt to these low calories quicker than we want is you're giving the body the hormonal signal to gain weight by eating things like brown rice, by eating things like quinoa, by eating things like cream sauce. You can't have those foods right now, Lydia. Those foods trigger an insulin response, and that insulin response is going to make your body not be able to lose weight, even though you're eating less calories. Because in your case, the calories are not the pivotal factor. The hormones are the pivotal factor. And I need you to eat enough food so that your body will continue to go after its body fat and burn it, while not triggering an insulin response that cuts it off from its body fat supply completely. The other thing that's really concerning me is here that you're not opening any of your emails. So all of your education and your courseware is going to come through your email. That's where I'm going to teach you these things about insulin, teach you these things about the hormones, send you documentaries and things that you can learn from so that once you lose the weight, it stays lost. But you got to open them. This is where our communication is going to come in, is through email. So please make sure that you open up your emails, that you're looking at that so that you get the education that comes with your program. And then look at your food management plan again and make sure that you're following it properly. Hopefully this gives you enough information to turn it around. And I look forward to seeing the changes that you make after watching this.